which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Ponto. My name is Kayla Criscolo, and this is Hunter. And welcome to Lion News Network, Distance Learning Edition. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, and it is a day 4. Did you know that we have been doing distance learning for 25 days? I bet you have learned a lot about Google and have learned how to manage all of your assignments. All teachers are so proud of you and want you to keep up the good work. Remember, if you are confused about anything, just reach out to them by email. Did you know that today is International Dance Day? International Dance Day on April 29th is an annual celebration of how dancing positively impacts our lives. This day was created to allow the world to recognize dance as a professional art form. Dancing gives us the ability to communicate emotions frequently deeper than our own language. International Dance Day is a tribute to millions of people who have dedicated their lives into this craft. Stay tuned to a community share from Olivia that will talk more about this. Today you will hear from our Lion News anchors and teachers from their homes. First, let's go to Mr. Cantler for some music.
Hey, what's up, Pond Hill? So we're back for another feel-good song for the Lion News, and this week I brought my little guitar sidekick, my son Joey, who's in 3rd grade and also plays guitar, to help me out with the second guitar part. So this week's song is called Africa, and it was originally written by a band called Toto in the 1980s, and it was recently re-recorded by a modern rock band called Weezer, and they actually sound very, very much the same. It's actually really hard to tell the two versions apart. So if you guys are looking for this song, you can search for, again, the song's called Africa by Toto or Weezer. And the reason I picked this song is it has a really, really good catchy chorus. I love the chorus of this song. It's great to listen to. But there's one line at the end of the chorus that I think, again, applies to the situation that we're all dealing with. I like to try to pull at least one or two lines out of the song that I think we can learn a little lesson from while we're doing what we're doing. So at the end of the chorus, the line is, "Gonna take the time to do the things we never had." And if you think about it, we'd all like to be back at school and playing their sports and going shopping and dance and doing all those things and seeing our friends. So we can't do all those things, and that's kind of sad. But at the same time, one thing we do have a lot of right now is time. So just like the song says, going to take the time to do the things we never had, maybe while this extra time that we all have, we can do some of the things that we always said we didn't have time to do. If you always wanted to draw more or paint or sing or whatever, now we have the time to do it. So that line is at the very end of the chorus of the song, and really good songs usually have a very powerful line right at the end of the chorus. So that's another reason I picked this song for our feel-good song of the week. So if you get a chance with your families at home while you're out taking a walk, some people have sent me some videos of them listening to the songs, which is really cool. So let me know if you like the songs every week. And we'll be back with another feel-good song next week, and maybe I'll bring back Joey.
Hi guys,
Bye.
It's Mrs. Grazioso, and I'm back again for another treat for this week. I'm trying to think of easy things that could be done at home. Well, at least for now, anyway. But so last week we made the ice cream sandwiches. So this week, Mrs. Clark said, how about some chocolate-covered pretzels? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with, I just get a big measuring cup and I fill it with chocolate chips. This happens to be 4 cups of chocolate chips. And I always put a little shortening or oil, just a little bit. And with the chocolate chips, I put it on top. I like to use the shortening, and that's probably like a tablespoon or two. And I just put it on top like this, and then that's gonna like melt with the chocolate chip. Here we are at my microwave. I'm gonna put this in, and I'm going to cook it I'm gonna start with like a minute and 20 seconds. I did put the chocolate chips in the microwave. I put it on for a minute and 20 seconds, and I only do like a minute at a time so you could stir it and you don't over microwave it because it will burn and it will taste disgusting and it'll get all gloppy. All right, so I did a minute, and you can kind of see that it started to melt. So I'm going to just take my spatula, and I'm just going to mix it around, and you can see that shortening on top is starting to melt. And then I'm going to stick it back in the microwave. So I'm going to do another minute. All right, so I melted it for another minute. All right, so guys, look, you can see that it's nice and melty. It's perfect. So really, it only took a couple of minutes. So this is the fun part. This is where we dip. So really, you can dip anything into chocolate, and it tastes amazing. I'm going to show you a couple of my favorites. We're going to do the pretzel rods. So you can just buy these pretzel rods at the store. They look like this. So all you have to do now that the chocolate is melted, take your pretzel rod, you dip it in the chocolate. You can see that I'm dipping. And then out it comes, and I just let it drip, 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 drip. Even tap it on the side a little bit. Do a little twirl. And then I'm going to put it on my cookie sheet, which I put some parchment paper down. And you just put it on the parchment paper, or if you have wax paper, so it doesn't stick. Now, you can either have your pretzel rods just plain chocolate, or you can put some toppings on. Sprinkles always look nice. So there's some sprinkles. Another thing you can dip that's very popular are strawberries. Very easy. You just want to make sure that you grab the green top, the leaves on the top, so that when you dip it into the chocolate, the leaves don't go in the chocolate. I'm going to just dip it down, lift it up, let that extra drip off, and then you just place it on your cookie sheet. Okay, so I just went to my closet and found a few more treats. My daughter, who is filming for me, but, you know, why don't you dip some graham crackers, because graham crackers are always yummy, dipped in chocolate. So here we go. You just dip it right in. And here are the marshmallows. Same thing. Dip, 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 dip. Dip and drip. I'm going to just kind of dip that into the sprinkles like that. And if you just put it face down, that's fine, because it's going to get, once we put it in the fridge, it'll harden up. Okay, and there's another one. Do one more. And then the last thing is a request from Maggie, and that is chocolate-covered potato chips. I would go for the bigger chips, though. The little ones, I don't know, they break. And you just dip it right in. So the next step is to just put them in the fridge, and they just need to get solid. The chocolate needs to harden up a little bit. So we need to put them in, and that's it. And then it'll sit in there, I don't know, like an hour or so, and they should be good. The longer the better. And that's it. And so those are your chocolate dip treats. And make sure, if you guys are interested in doing something like this, that you get your adult who you live with, make sure they know. Don't just do this on your own. Have a great day.
But here's the joke of the day. What did the dog Nathan Puppy say after his lunch? Dad hit the spot. Now it's over to play Dib for the announcements.
Thanks, Cooper. Hi, everyone. My name is Brayden McGirt, and here are your announcements. Mrs. Clark and Mrs. O'Sullivan would like you to keep sending in your #JustKeepSwimmingWPS pictures. These pictures are a great reminder that we are all in this together, like a school of fish. Here's an announcement from Mrs. Dorish. Did you know that the Wallingford Police Department has offered to read books to students? We are very excited to share these stories with our families and to partner up with them. The staff has created a playlist on our Reading 06492 YouTube channel. Link is below. As we receive the videos from the WPD, we will be adding them for families to enjoy. Here is our last announcement, positive news story. One of our own 4th grade students, Isabella Azevedo, and her family helped to unload PPE, masks, face shields, and gloves for Connecticut's community health centers. Let's take a look at what they did.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, and you can't find a fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Mountains, we gon' walk it out, and mountains. And I'll rise like the day, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I do it 1,000.
My name is Brayden, and that has been your announcements for today. Now let's turn it over to Emma for this week's birthdays and the quote of the day.
Thanks, Brayden. Hi, everyone. My name is Emma Clark, and this is Lynx. And I am going to share the Ponto birthdays we have had this week. On April 27th, Gianna LeBlanca, Xavier Latonio, and Alina Patel. And today, April 29th, Bo Sirois. Happy birthday to you all. And now today's quote. When you focus on the good gets better. And now let's turn it over to Miss Carbone for a positive news story.
Thanks, Emma. Hi, everyone. This is Mrs. Carbone with a positive news story. Many celebrities are doing their part to support many people during this time. Blake Shelton is donating $150,000 to the Give From Home Day fundraiser, which benefits the Regional Food Bank of Oklahoma. Rihanna is donating $5 million to provide protective gear for hospital workers, support food banks, and so much more to support the United States and many other countries. The list goes on. There are many more stories that show people's kindness and support towards others. And now let's send it over to Olivia for our community share.
Thanks, Ms. Carbone. Hi, everyone. Olivia Leon here with your community share. Like Kayla said earlier, today is International Dance Day. Do you guys remember when the teachers danced to the song Happy? Well, now it's our turn. In honor of this day, we are looking for all of your dance moves. It's pretty simple to do. First, find the song Happy by Pharrell Williams on YouTube. Then have someone at home record you dancing to part of the song. You don't have to do the whole song, just a minute of it. Last, email the video to Miss O'Sullivan and Miss Clark so they can put all of them together. And that's it. Don't be shy. Let's show off our dance moves. Your siblings, parents, and pets are also welcome to join in. This has been Olivia Leon with your community share. Now let's send it over to Mr. Paul.
Thank you, Olivia. It's Mr. Paul here with this week's challenge. I'm going to call this the Handstand T-shirt challenge. What you will need to complete this challenge is a shirt on your body, a shirt on the floor. You'll need a wall. I'm using my door here. Maybe like a rug underneath you will be good. What you'll do is to complete this challenge, you have to get in a handstand position. And while maintaining that handstand position, you have to attempt to put the second t-shirt on without losing the handstand. Okay? So, are you ready? I am going to perform the handstand challenge. Wait, look! It's a rainbow unicorn. There we go. Did it. Had the red shirt on. You might not have seen it because you're looking at the rainbow unicorn, but believe me, I did it. I did the handstand t-shirt challenge. put on the green shirt, red shirts underneath. Good luck. Hey, Pontil, Mr. Paul again with the real handstand t-shirt challenge. I hope you liked my spoof. Again, what you need is a shirt on your body, a shirt on the floor. Feel free to open up the shirt a little bit if you want, the arm sleeves, that will help. I recommend some kind of rug underneath where you're doing it. And if you're not comfortable with gymnastics, I highly recommend having an adult nearby or an older sibling. I do have a couple rules. As I was practicing, I kind of thought of some rules that we should have. And rule number 1, you can't start with your hands in the sleeves. Okay, you must start your handstand with your hands in a position outside the shirt. And the other thing is, to really complete this challenge, you have to get the shirt over your head while maintaining a handstand. Okay? All right. Wish me luck. The handstand t-shirt challenge. I did it. Good luck, Pontil.
Persevere.
Hey, Pontil instrumental students. So guys, I would like to do a little Star Wars challenge. Your instrumental assignment this week was the first 4 bars to the main theme of Star Wars. And it happens to be due on Monday, May 4th, which is National Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So if you guys would like to send me a video through Google Classroom, or you can email it to me of you playing that assignment, which is what I just played, Mrs. Clark and I will pick some of the best ones and we'll feature it on the Lion News next week. We might not be able to get all of them because we can't do too many, but we're going to pick some of the best, most creative videos and we'll feature it in the Lion News. So if I can play it on 4 instruments, you guys can play it on 1. Okay, so practice really hard, and if you'd like to be featured, be creative with your videos. If you have some Star Wars props you can throw in there, that would be awesome. So work hard, and if you want to go to my Google Classroom, you can find all this information on there again. Thanks, guys, and hope you will submit a video.
Kayla, and the front desk.
Wow, what a great Lion News Live today. I really loved watching Miss Reinhardt doing Mr. Paul's push-up challenge with her pets. Seems like they wanted to do it with her. And Miss Mayaski did an awesome job. Great work on the background music. Teachers, where are the rest of your videos? Thanks for tuning into another Lion News Live broadcast, Distant Learning Style. This has been Kayla and Molly at your front desk. Hope you have a great week, and don't forget to be awesome.